G'day folks, welcome back to Stalingrad 42. We're at the start of turn 7. First thing to do is advance the turn marker. We've got a special and an infantry German replacement coming up. Not rolling for weather yet, so we go straight to the initial phase. Now just to give a sense of, if you didn't catch it last night, where we're at the game, turn 7 is around the point where the Axis forces break through Soviet lines, Soviet forces collapse, and they have to pull back to the Don. They really can't hold in this area. They're just trying to get the heck out of there and pull back to these bridge crossings and stop the Axis forces crossing the Don easily. It's hard to prevent them doing it entirely, but yeah, stop them doing it easily. And it's at this point where the Germans have an interesting decision to make. It really depends on where their forces are. Do they cross the Don to the northeast and sort of drive towards Voronezh in the west, or Saratov out in the northeast? I mean, this is worth 3 victory points up there in the east, and there's a lot of these little ones along the way, and this wide open terrain, very difficult to defend against. They can try and drive on Stalingrad, and that means sort of finding a river crossing around here, Don crossing here, and then focusing on the city hexes. Yeah, tough. Then there's sort of option 3, 4, which is crossing south to the Caucasus, and this is there's just a heap of VPs up for grabs down here. So there's a lot of VPs down here, but it's challenging. Each of these presents its challenges. So yeah, it's picking the option. Oh, look, based on the circumstances, the way things are sitting right now, and as I caught right at the end of the last video, if you caught the last playthrough, I'm looking at this bridge crossing here near Bogucha, near Petropavlovka. A single 133 reduced infantry division holding that bridge. I've got a lot of forces in the vicinity. All these guys can sort of get up there, including headquarters in range. I'd be able to smash that with a 7-to-1 odds and cross the Don in the north. From there, I can certainly choose to drive north, northwest, northeast, just pick up these VPs, break open the Soviet defences, or I can follow the Don east towards Stalingrad. I'd have that river crossing secure. Yeah, so let me get to that in just a moment. First of all, let's do the initial phase. We collect our air units. So that returns to the holding box. That returns to the holding box, 2 air units. We remove our train markers. Holding box, holding box, holding box, holding box. And we allocate 2 resource points. So we have a flipped battalion HQ here on a rail line, so we can ready them. And then we will build another. I'm just trying to think of where my rail lines get to. Rail lines get all the way out to here. No, they're blocked here, so I can get it out to there. This rail line can come out to... What I'm thinking more directly is a supply truck. Okay, so getting a supply truck, we'll set it up in the south down there, and we'll get it out to the front as soon as possible to reinforce. Hey, Excelsior. No, I thought it was dead too. I just got so busy, and kind of because Fort Blau collapsed, I just wasn't playing either game for a couple of months. And I picked it up just yesterday. I played through 3 turns yesterday and back into it again tonight. All right, so that, where am I up to? That is my 2 point spend, flip ASUs, no reinforcements. I said I have a special and an infantry. All right, so we have got a special and an infantry. Here's one here. I may as well grab, let me just see if there's any down here further south that I want to grab. No, so I think I might grab that one there. He's behind the lines. He gets a step and he has taken replacements. That's the infantry. Now I get a special, but I don't think I've lost any of the forces that are relevant to special. Mech formations do not count. Mechanized infantry do, if they would have taken a step. They're all healthy. Oh, hello, no, that's armoured. So in that case, I can just spend it on another regular, just spend it on a regular infantry unit. Now, it has to be in supply and in good order. I can put it on right on this unit here. Replacements, and there we go. All right, so they 1 hex max, no combat. And we are up to the movement phase. Okay, so I'm just thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking about crossing the Don most directly. Got the Soviet Reserve Army. It's released on turn 15 or when an Axis unit moves within 6 hexes of Saratov. Okay, so that'll might trigger their release once they get close. Yeah, five decent divisions up there, good defensive, 3 VPs. I could look. Voronezh is only 2. Look, what I'm weighing up is driving north to the border or swinging east towards Stalingrad, just hugging the Don River. Just to recap VPs, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I haven't captured that yet. So just 5. I haven't captured this one yet. But that will certainly be captured this turn, giving me 6. And the benchmark is on the turn chart, which is 4 for this turn. So I need to get up to 10 to kind of get an automatic victory. That's what I'm thinking. Just looking at all the options. I don't look, and I'm so tempted by this, 7-1 attack here. But then I've got a race. Oh, hold on, there should also be reinforcements. Turn 7, yeah, we've got a few of these. We have got another Hungarian up in the north, an Italian down in the south here, and an armoured unit. That's it for turn 7. Okay, so it can be hard to get across the Don. Not impossible, but just a little bit tricky. Even trickier as the Soviets have already kind of like positioned forces right behind the Don. And this is where I'm thinking, if I can cross over here, roll up the Don, even if I swing all the way around, even if I swing all the way around, say like cross here, drive these units up to here, cross here, follow all the way around. If I can grab Stalingrad on the way, even if I can sort of disrupt Soviet reinforcements coming from the north, if I can cut off Stalingrad from the north here, approach it from the north instead of the south, could be interesting. It does, what I'm worried about is just sort of sacrificing the Caucasus campaign. I'm basically saying, no, we're heading east with everything, because that's going to pull a lot of my forces up to the north and east to be able to do that. But it might be worth it. Stalingrad is worth 5 victory points. There's Kalak there. There's Commission there. Look, we can always drive out to the oil sites out here for 2 more. And if that doesn't work, if we haven't won the game by then maybe we swing down south towards, rush down towards Grozny. Okay. I think, and then look, maybe look up towards Voronezh. So let's try and do that. Let's try. This is what I'm doing. This point here. This is a crossing point, right? So I've got to get. They're going to be doubled to 6. I'm going to be halved. So I need all my best units to be attacking up here. Where are my best units? And an air unit, right? So let's grab my air unit and get them ready. So this is where I'll be using 1 air unit here. That leaves 1 spare. All right, best unit. So that's a free stacking. So we'll definitely throw him in. And then 7s and 10s is what I need. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another free stacking unit. 1, 2, 3. No, he can't make it. I need 40. I need 40. 40 is the maximum you can bring to a combat, but they'll be halved. 1, 2, 3. We'll try that. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I've got 12, 14, 20, 33, 34, 35. I just need that would be nice, but I can't do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'll throw this guy in to there as well. All right, so I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on, too much, sorry. He was meant to go there. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 on 6, because they're double. I'm halved, they're doubled because of this major river. So that gives me 4 to 1, 5 to 1 with an air unit. I've also got artillery here. They're going to nudge as far as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they'll be able to support, which lends these guys to additional support elsewhere. Right, that's the plan. So we need to plug some of those gaps. 1, 2, 3 with the infantry there. They'll just push up to the river there. Get the 1, 2, 3 in there. 1, 2. Don't need to trail them. Right, so these are still the remnants of this pocket. We'll get the Hungarians and Croatians to clean up the mess. So attack move there, attack move there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. The headquarters around. 1, 2. Nudge them in. 1, 2, 3. Actually, they'll go there. Where'd they come from? 1, 2, 3. Yep, push in there. 1, 2. Security unit. Then we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, they're disrupted. So attack move away to there. And I'll bring this unit in 1, 2, 3, like so. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we just got to rush these units up to the front as best we can. So little pocket there, little pocket there, little pockets of isolated guys everywhere. It's not a Zokbon, but it doesn't really matter. We'll nudge them down, attack move, to create these Zokbons along here. So this guy can go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. No, it can't go 4, sorry. 3 to there. Actually, what the hell? 1, 2, 3 to there, and we'll get this unit to attack move, boom, into there. Just to lock in some of those areas. All right, we've got this unit here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Go up there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Up to there. We do not need, probably don't need all these units guarding, so we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 to lock them down. We will tack move them across to there. We'll tack move them in there. We'll get our tanks to tack move the heck out of there. They don't want to be there. I'll just tack move up to there. Actually, you know what? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we'll get these Italians. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 along the river. Okay. Rostov is just kind of contained there, which leaves us now with all these dudes at the front here. And this is just breaking out, really. They don't have much counter-attacking capability, so I can just kind of like get the Romanian cavalry to just push in there and hold. These guys got movement of 6. They could get an attack off there, but I don't really want to sort of hurt them. Alright, what I could do, who we got here? Oh, hello. Right, so I've got a lot of open space down here. And this is my elite armour, and I don't just want to waste them guarding, slowing down these reduced infantry divisions. I want to get them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, driving hard on the front, which means I want to kind of try and free up these guys. So 1, 2, 3, and then it's going to block there. And then these guys are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because there's a road there. 6, 1, 2, 3. Trying to threaten that southern Don. I'm also going to try and find some crossings. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll threaten here. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's filling some gaps. We will. Just wondering if I should tack move. Yeah, so I could get a pontoon across there, but hard to follow up with. Wonder if I should try it anyway. So we'll tack move down there, and look to get a crossing down here. So if we can move across there, that gives us a pontoon bridge right there in the swamp, which is horrific. Could even move in here actually. Forces the Soviets to respond at least. Okay, don't really want to force a crossing there because I'll have 20 defense. Pretty happy holding. I've got 2 infantry there, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Just trying to drive east. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 1, 2, 3. Again, pontoon crossing there. It's in a swamp, but it's a crossing nonetheless. In fact, I could tack move across. Is it my entire movement if I cross? Terrain effects, if I cross a major river, it's +3 asterisk. May I only cross? I'll need to check that out. All right, where'd they come from? Let me try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go there. And that lets me give a pontoon bridge across here, unless the Soviets can respond, which I'm sure they can, but it just kind of threatens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. A marsh is... Where is it? Marsh. 4. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is just legal. Again, potential for pontoon bridge here. It's just creating these little, it's going to be slow moving through the marshes, but it'll get me across the Don. And once I'm across the Don, however slow it may be, I'm across. And then I can loop back around and clean up. Yeah. All right, so now let's try and follow that up. First of all, sorry, we have to, got a lot of Italians there. Move them up. These guys will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll stack them together. Let's move out to the north a bit. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Hold that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Let's freeze up this unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then to there, 7, and I have captured that, so that's another victory point. All right, and that is most of the units in this area. So I've got the headquarters. All right, so I want to kind of, I'm not worried about combat this turn, I just want to get them across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're both disrupted. Alt-Shift-D. Because they've moved more than 2 hexes. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just following up. And then we'll rail move that there. These guys can go 1, 2, they're Italian, so we'll keep them with the Italians. And we'll rail move these guys out to here as well. And we have these Hungarians. We'll rail move them out to there. Alright, so this now, we've got these security units up in the north here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They'll attack move into there. 1, 2, extended move. Move them in there. Done. All right, so let's just double check through here. No one else to move. Oh, this unit here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Romanians there are, oh, here, this guy here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. With extended move. This headquarters here. 1, 2, on a road. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't like the idea of putting so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I haven't moved this unit yet. All right. So all these guys yet either actually. So I could attack move them just to there to lock in that unit. They won't be able to get far, so they'll lock in that stack, trap some more Soviets. They're only 3, so maybe I can attack on these guys. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's only 3 to 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they can make it 6 to there. They're disrupted. 8. And defense strength will be halved, so there'll be 3 and 2 for 5. I can bring 4 to 1, 5 to 1, 6 to 1. Sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just to clear out that center area, I guess. Look around. No one else to move. Oh, the tank. Rail, rail, rail. We'll rail these up as well. Actually, probably not, maybe not, because they can move faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yep, half. Just double checking that it is half on those primary and secondary roads. No distinction between them. All right. Movement is, I think, complete. There we are. We're just on the outskirts as well. Is it really outskirts? We're still west of the Don, but we're about to threaten a Don crossing. Combat now. Not a lot of combat. Where was that other aircraft? So I'll bring that out because there is another little combat here which could help. So looking from the top, not inclined to attack. We'll just burn them away. Slowly grind them away. Ditto. Yeah, just keep them pegged in. Same here, won't attack there, but here we're going to attack. What did I say? It was I've forgotten. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 on 6, which is 4 to 1, 5 to 1 with the air. 5 to 1, 6 is a defender shattered result. All right, so that gives me an advance of 4. So here we go, this could be really interesting. So I cross over with my best units. No, can't overstack though. All right, so this is interesting. Crossing over, they keep the air unit with them. That's 1. Units may only cross an unbridge during the first hex. That advance must be into the defender's hex. And that's it. So now they're over. That can be the first hex. I don't think there's any other restrictions on their advance. So basically, tank shift possible, no, I didn't use that. Units may only advance as the first hex. Can advance across an unbridged. What was my movement across the Volga? Is only at ferries, blah blah blah. So yeah, we've attacked across. Yep, we've attacked across. We now have a big stack of 21, 22, 23 with armour. So I can bring a 2 to 1, 3 to 1, 4 to 1 with the air, 5 to 1 here on that stack, or I can swing back around. But what I was really aiming for is, so these guys can swing to there with their advance, 1, 2, pivot, 1, 1, 2, 3, and get in there. And pivot 1, cross there. Oh, it has to be into the attacker's hex, I think. So we might just pin them in there. Actually, no, we'll get the infantry 1, pivot, 2 into there, and we'll move these guys. Pivot 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Do I go, so that's 1, 1, yeah, we'll go there. So 1, 2, and I think I want to attack here. It's a big stack, but that's the direction I'm heading in. So I've got 2 to 1, 3 to 1 with the armour, 4 to 1 with the elite armour, and then 5 to 1 with the air. 5 to 1. Oh, 1 is a DR2 result, not so bad. 1, 2, and they are disrupted. I can advance to that hex. So yeah, pretty good actually. And the Soviets are going to struggle to do anything here. Oh, they won't struggle. They'll be able to plug the gap, but yeah, good outcome nonetheless. All right, so that's 1 combat. Second, probably only the second combat is here. I've got 20 on their half, so 3, 4, 5. So 4 to 1, 5 to 1, 6 to 1, 7 to 1 with my air. Defender 1-1. Is it A1D1 result? Did not want that. Really did not want that. Surviving defenders must retreat 2 hexes, so they're in full retreat now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I do get an advance of 2. So I think I'll just hold a pivot 1, move up there. Pivot 1, move in there. Yeah. So pivot is where if you don't enter the defender's hex, it costs you 1 movement point to pivot, and then you can move somewhere else. And that was not good because I lost an elite armor step just to clear off some weak, disrupted defenders. Should have brought some infantry with me. Not to worry. Nothing much else I want to do right now. So that's combat over. We then move to the recovery phase. Okay, any other? Yep, they're not adjacent to the Soviets. We remove our replace markers like so. And we get to supply it. Oh, I didn't think about supplying any of that. So move 4 railheads. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Check the supply status. Now this guy, are they in supply? They can trace, yeah, they're easily in supply. They can trace this road, look at this road network I control. All throughout here, even these guys here, they've got a road that can weave in, oh, you know what though, can weave in friendly directions. They can. It's an interesting road. It comes down around here and then across here, but it is doable. To there, around, yep, it's doable. So no supply issues for the Axis. And that's it. All right, now we get to the Soviet response and their initial phase. They have no air units. Trained markers, here we go. 2, 3, 4. Fortifications are completed. Completed, Alt-Shift-C. See, we're kind of building these fortifications along the river crossings, but the Germans are already across the river and rolling down the Don, pretty much. Okay. 2 resource points. All right, let's, what do we do now? Okay, 2 resource points. Wow. Let's build one here because I feel like this could be an important point. And I'm going to build another one here. Because if the Germans are north of the Don, they could be coming this direction towards Stalingrad. Just a hunch. 2 resource points, spend SPs, reinforcements. Oops, not that. I want the reinforcement schedule for the Soviets. And turn 7, they don't get a lot. They get very little. And they are going to rail them down to here. And here. Yeah. I can't defend this whole area. I can put some blocking units in the way. All right, replacements. What replacements do we have for the Soviets this turn? They've got 1 infantry replacement. Okay. This unit, gain a step. Replacements. Done. Movement phase. So they're going to come back across the river, Actually, they're going to come back across the river. So these guys are going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. They're going to come back across here. They're going to try and pull back so they don't get cut off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. I don't want to sort of throw units just to get wiped out. I've got a lot blocking up in Voronezh. I don't think I need that much. But I also don't want to create any... Yeah, let's pull some armor away. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Okay. These guys are disrupted. They will recover. They'll hold right there. These guys will pull back across the river. This is a ferry. Very rarely use ferries. Ferry plus, oh look, they're just going to tack move across, so that's no worries at all. And then we'll pull them back to there. All right, let's try and get out of here. Oh, they're surrounded by Zoc bonds, so they're in trouble. Zoc, Zoc, Zoc. There, they can tack move up to there. It's about as best they can do. These guys disrupted. They will tack move away, try and survive. And these guys will find their river retreat blocked. So they will go to there, then they're going to have to stop. So now I have to block these river crossings. These guys will come down here. Now it's not going to be able to block them crossing. I could block it by moving up there, but it'll really deter it. It'll make that very unattractive as an option. Likewise, that unit could tack move there. Tack move across there. Move in there to block that. Move in there to block that. Move in there to block that. So just trying to block these southern Don crossings. And that's about it. So around here, building forts, they'll recover. Trying to slow down the Germans in this vicinity. Moving around here. I've weakened Voronezh just a tiny little bit. Not a lot. Hopefully it's okay. And these guys, they're occupying quite a few German units here, so that they're just holding out in that vicinity. Nobody here can move. These guys can tack move to there, which might cause a little bit of problem. So they'll do that. They're locked in, they're locked in, they're locked in. They're all kind of locked in. Yeah, nobody can really do anything. They've moved. All right. Combat phase. No desirable combat. Oh, these guys, should they try something? 4 on... I think they should. 1-to-1. Let's try a 1-to-1 combat, because it's probably the best odds they're going to get, and otherwise they're just going to be wiped out. So they're going to try and attack the Romanians here. 1-to-1, 1. A1 result. All right. That always happens when the Soviets try and counterattack. And that's it. No other combat. Okay, so we move to the Soviet recovery phase. And they're no longer disrupted. They're no longer disrupted. Nor are they, nor are they. They are now just disrupted. That can go back. And down here, they are just disrupted. That's it. So I'm very worried about the Soviets. Trying to pull back, trying to pull away, keep getting caught by faster moving German armour. Germans are losing some points though. All right, supply phase. Check supply status. They are now out of supply. They are now out of supply. And they're the only new developments, I believe. So everyone else has a roll for attrition. And let me just double check if there are any... these guys will have access to an airfield, so they'll be +1. And I believe that's it. So everyone else will be 4 or less. So starting here, alive, dead, dead, on it, lose step, 5 or less, sorry, 5 or less, what am I thinking? Isolation. +1 makes it a 5 for no effect. Yep, because they have access to what qualifies as an airfield. All right, this unit, dead, or loses step rather. Next unit loses step, they're eliminated. Frees up the Romanians now. Now down here we have got lose a step. Lose a step. Safe. How many units we have here? 2. Actually, they are a +1 modifier because they have access to an airfield. That qualifies as an airfield. So top one loses a step and they're eliminated. Bottom one's safe. They're eliminated. And these guys don't have access to an airfield. So 2 units both lose a step. And unit down here, oops, they are just unlucky. And I believe that's it. Oh boy. Okay. 10 record track. Okay. We have checked for isolation. That's it. End of the turn. End of the turn. Let's advance the turn record track to turn 8, late July. We've got German armour and a German infantry replacement. No weather yet. Collect all air units. So we briefly cross. We are across the Don, being supplied by this ferry. I can just see us getting caught up in this area. Interesting. I could create, these guys can move down and create a pontoon for others to cross there. All it takes is 1 combat unit. So just, I could move one of these little units here. This unit can come swing across the pontoon. Makes it hard though to get enough forces to attack 10 defences, 10 defenders. Could drive north towards Voronezh. This is distracting. This is what I was worried about. I wanted to use this to drive east. Maybe I shouldn't. Oh, look, too late. It's happening. Okay, collect all air units, done. Remove train markers. Done. I don't know what's that doing there, but done. Remove train markers. Fortifications, 2 resource points. I didn't use my headquarters, so I still have... Didn't use any headquarters, so I still have 2 resource points to spend. I will definitely grab another supply truck, and then maybe I fortify, because I have no headquarters. Just I haven't been using my headquarters. It's a shame this guy's not on a healthy rail line. He almost is. Okay, so I will dig in just outside Voronezh. Let's try and construct a fortification. Spend my supply point to do that. Reinforcements. Turn 8, 1 Hungarian. You can go up there. That's it. Reinforcements, replacements. Okay, so... Okay. This guy, let's replace them, gain a step, take replacements. Their river crossing's been blocked, they need to reconsider. They'll pause and refit. And I do have one infantry as well. Let's grab this one. Other, gain a step, you've taken replacements. Thank you, we're done. All right, movement phase. The Romanians are free, so let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's remove the move markers so I know what to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move a security unit in there. We're done. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Frees up this unit to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very nice. We can move these Italians 1, 2, 3. They can take on garrison duties. Frees up this unit to now go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now how are we going to cross the Don? How are we going to do it? So it's looking tougher and tougher. And so I need this formation to swing fast. Do I drive north, clear a gap out there, and then swing around? Do I clear that bridge in the west? Do I just grab these guys and move 1 hex west to reopen that bridge again, which I didn't defend properly? Do I? Look at this, there's a gap here. I can tack move across there and tack move across there. Maybe I guess going to attack on these guys and rely on the infantry. No, they won't have enough movement to clear the bridge. It's a lovely little puzzle. I've got to keep driving east. Absolutely have to keep driving east here. It's finding out how to do it. I've got 21, 22, 23. I can certainly get more over. 23. I'm thinking, I really don't know what role ferries play in supplies. They are permanent pontoon bridges. You treat them as permanent pontoon bridges. So it costs a lot to cross. What I say, an extra 3 movement points for mechanised units. Yeah, ferries allow supplies to flow freely. So this is a free-flowing road across here, as will this, if I can clear it. So what I'm thinking is using this to serve as a pontoon bridge. I'm just double checking, it's any combat unit regardless of type, supply, disruption. So basically this unit can go 1, 2, hey, we're a pontoon across this river here. These guys can now go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if I want to. Because I just realised there's no point crossing the river because I can't actually 1, 2, 3. I definitely want to guard that bridge. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. They're going to have to guard it. I want to bring as much as possible on here, but they're going to be halved. So these guys will only add 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 21, 22, 23. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That'll give me 3 to 1, 4 to 1, 5 to 1, and I'll throw in an air unit as well to make it 6 to 1 to enable me to continue driving east. All right. 3. Okay, so this guy can go not very far. Where's my supply truck? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll bring the supply truck up so he can get supplied. I've got all these headquarters down the south here. Would love to, maybe I can smash my way across here because these guys have been caught out. Defensive 10 with armor. But I feel like I can bring a lot to bear against that. Got a lot of units in this area. Do I want to divert south though? Oh, some interesting decisions. I'll come back to that. Come back to this situation in a moment. Let's see what else I have to do here to contain these forces. So he'll cross over. He'll go tack move to free up. Yep. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Wow. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to say 3. They're going to attack move up there. They're going to attack move up there. And I'll just nudge the Italian HQs up. More supply trucks. 1, 2, 3. No, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Armor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. They've moved. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. With the extended move. I'll just nudge in there to contain that Soviet force. Here we go. Let's bring these Romanians down. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. And I'll hold there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5. And they're disrupted, but I won't worry about it because I'm definitely not going to be attacking anywhere around here. Okay. 1, 2. We'll try and pin these guys down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. What's the cost to move into a forest? I don't know. Woods. It costs non-mechanized 1. So 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. No, we'll do that, and then these guys will attack move around there. So they're locked in. They're locked in. Attack move them. 1, 2. I really look. I've got to take advantage of this. Attack move across there. And then attack move up. That gives me a road crossing across the Don, just in that area. I don't know how I let that. Did I pull away from here? It's not a Zoc bond. I can cross over. I have to stop because the zone is of control. Can't cross there. Can't do much here. But then 1, 2, 3. Then I can tack move across there. Tempting. I'm really trying to consolidate around this area here. So they'll be doubled either way in this kind of attack. But if I can bring enough units, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 into this area, maybe I can just try and push out through here and threaten these guys along here. Just kind of nudge them back away from the Don. Okay. Other units. These guys. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, look very tempting to get across that river there. very tempting, but then they're just kind of stuck there. So I'll go 1, 2, get across, we'll do it. Do I bring the armour over as well? I can bring these guys over as well, so they can cross over. That'll give me 12. Wow, I can get a decent 12. Yeah, let's try and get some combat going here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'll give me 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 3 to 1, 4 to 1 with the armour. I've got headquarters in the vicinity too. They will move. They will move up to there. I'm not going to worry about that river crossing. 1, 2, 3. Them. 1, 2. Yep, that's problematic, but can't quite lock them down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Move my headquarters down so they can still shoot if needed. They're just out of range there. All right, frees up all these other units now. So let's try and threaten some. Let's try and threaten. Oh, here we go. Look, there's a ferry here. And this is another good place for a river crossing. So and they can tack move across there. One hex mac movement. Do I do it though? Because then I'm stuck in a marsh. But it really, I'm going to do it. We're across the Don in the south. The reason being, I can bring more units. I can bring these units over straight away. Well, I can't actually. They don't have enough movement points. 1, 2, 3. Be 4, 5, 6, and they can't do it. But what I can do is 1, 2 and a half, 2 and a half. Terrain effects chart. Ferry is +3, 2 and a half, and yeah, so it's too much, but they're poised to do something. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm just going to hold there because I don't think the Soviets can really respond to block me crossing and supporting this crossing here. Marshes, horrific environment, but if I can just spread out and sort of threaten some other places, like 1, 2, 3, 4, I can threaten here. Oh God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, puts both of these places under pressure. Don't want to attack them, but if they vacate those fortifications, I'm moving in. Let's get 1, 2. We'll leave them for last. All right. Got to protect my southern flank. Here we go with these guys. 1, 2, 3, and they'll just hold there. Frees up these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And I've got the Italians. I've got an infantry unit here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Tie them down. Frees up my tanks and these guys. Cavalry. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 1, 2. I'm inviting you to retreat to the north. Then we'll throw these guys in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, where'd they come from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Extended move. These guys will just join them over here. And then let's bring up my headquarters. No combat going on, so there's technically disrupted. 1, 2, 3, 4. They've moved. They've moved. I think that's everyone. So we're setting up. What I'm trying to do here is just put so much pressure on the Soviets that they can't respond to everything. Let's see these guys. I've got a truck. We'll rail that out to there. And Hungarians, they'll rail out to there. The security units will attack move up there. They're happy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, which frees up this unit. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Every unit I can free up in this way really helps. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. This unit here as well. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. I think we're done. Any units in here haven't moved? Nope. Everyone has moved. Oh, this unit here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Yep, because they're not really needed for this combat here. And they could really help push. There's no other combat. There's only really one combat going on. All right, so movement is done. Combat phase. Now, here we go. I'm thinking they've got a defense of 5, and I've got 12, 13, 14, halved, 15, 16, so 3 to 1. I'm going to throw in 3 to 1. Actually, let me come back to that in a moment, because this is more important. I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30 on 10 is 3 to 1, but I have armour here on the same side of the river, so 4 to 1, 5 to 1, with the air, 6 to 1. 6 to 1, not bad. 6 to 1. 1 is a DRX result. The opposing player chooses. They're going to take a step off. Those guys. Oh no, it's a remnant. That's devastating. Lose step. DRX 6 to 1. 1. DRX. They must retreat 2 hexes and become disrupted, or make a determined defense. Not really needed. So we go 1, 2, and become disrupted. I can advance of 2. I'm going to pivot 1. Pivot 1, move up there, and then go 1, 2. And these guys are going to pivot 1, move there, and go 1, 2. Get some more units across the river. That was not good. That was my main attack. That's the one thing I wanted to go well. No combat here, no combat anywhere along here. Not attacking here. They're still quite strong. But I do want to attack here. So I've got 3 to 1. I'm going to throw in my second air unit. So I'm going to say 3 to 1, 4 to 1, 5 to 1 with my armour, and I'm going to throw in these guys. 6 to 1. 6 to 1, 3 is a D1 result. And D1, 3 hexes. 1, 2, 3, and become disrupted. All right. 6 to 1, 3, advance 3. So this formation now, they can form in the hex. 1, 2 more. 1, oh no, they're infantry, so they can only advance 2. So I'm going to say they'll go there, and they'll go there, and they'll go there. Armor, there, sure. Not fantastic, not too bad. But what have I done? Just kind of still dealing with the remnants, a lot of Soviet remnants here. In the meantime, they're getting this opportunity to build up their defences. Okay, let's go back to the turn track. Recovery phase. Okay, are there any Germans? Axis forces disrupted. There were those headquarters that they're replaced now. Was there another one? Yep, these guys. Okay. Now the railheads. Okay, so up here, 1, 2. Where's this go? 3. And that's it. Supply, sorry, yep, so now supply status. Everyone should be fine. Drawing some healthy roads all over the place. Yeah, roads all over the place, we're fine. Over here, you can draw to this road pretty much along here, and then they're fine. Even these guys can sort of 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hold on. No, they've got a road up here, which goes up here, which comes back to here, which goes out. They're all fine. No worries with the roads. That's it. Oh, now I flip to good order by spending supplies. So these can now flip to ready, and that is spent. All right. Now, same over here. They are flipped to ready, and that is spent. That's what the supply trucks do. Now, Soviets. Soviet initial phase. They have an armor replacement. Okay. So, collect air units done. Remove train markers. Here we go. That was it. Okay. Fortifications are now complete. That's 2. 2 resource points. Some more fortifications out here maybe? Another one there. Creating a nice sock bomb would be pretty good. 1. And then maybe we try and defend this key point here. And just stop them getting north. Okay. Reinforcements. So on turn 8. Turn 8 reinforcement. 1 unit. Oh, fantastic. Alright, let's rail that down to maybe here. Actually, I'm going to put it there and just kind of extend this line of Zokbon forts. Try and defend that rail line maybe. Yeah. Okay. Reinforcements, replacements. I have 1 armor. Are there any? I think I have to go to the Deadpool. And just rebuild one of these. So units from the eliminated box into a friendly entry area or major city. So I might just put them in Stalingrad, like that. Yeah, oh, this unit here, hold on. We'll flip this unit here, gain a step, and they've taken replacements. I think it's a better idea, they're a bit stronger and in an important area. Okay, replacements, movement. So they will, got trouble here. They're in a good position defense-wise. If I could just nudge them down. I'm kind of tempted to counterattack, just as I've sort of rebuilt those replacements. They'll nudge up, they'll hold, they'll get out of there because they can't hold there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Defend them with armour. Can't hold here, so I'm going to have to pull back, tack move away, tack move up to there. 1, 2, 3, 1. We'll hold there. They'll boost them a little bit. I mean, I know it creates these wide open gaps, but there's not much unless they really drive in force through there. So 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We'll try and pull back to there. Give them some room, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's a decent position to defend there. Now, here's the trouble. And this is what the Germans knew what they were doing here, because they're here and they can cross here, create a pontoon. It'll be slow going, tack move across, but you know, they can create a real bridgehead here if I don't stop it. The problem is I can't really stop it. So right on this point here, where they've got this concentration of really strong elite armour, I don't know how to stop them getting across. I can tack move there, and that makes me really vulnerable because they can bring everything over. They'll be halved, and in fact attacking out of a marsh, well then they can just tack move into the space I was in. So I kind of want to hold right where I am here, and I kind of want to give up that space in the north. Right, so the fortifications have remained in place. So what I can, wow, see if I give up here, they're going to sit across there. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's kind of the best I can do. 1, 2, tack move around there. Tack move around there. Got to block that crossing. Yeah, okay, that's all right. Things are okay. I cannot really stop them crossing over into the marshes. But if they cross over into the marshes here, attacking out of a marsh is problematic. 9.5.4 is basically saying defenders are doubled and are doubled if all participating attacking units are taken out of a marsh hex. So basically, unless the Germans can grab an empty hex, which they kind of can, I just can't hold them back. All right, let's try and do something here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. I will attack move across there. He can't do much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not a lot I can do. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. That'll really help. Just that one unit, big mech core down south. It's going to really help. All right. I do have another one up here in the north. And they could reach the south as well along those roads. Do I do it? Or do I leave them up in the north? I think I've got enough down here now to kind of contain the threat. So it's okay. Famous last words. Okay, there's not a lot else I can do. They can attack move up. They're trapped. They're going to be isolated now. I'll update that now before I forget. Nobody else can move. All right. All right. Combat. Was there going to be any combat? Oh yes, thought about it here. 10 on 2 to 1, and the tank makes it 3 to 1. I should give it a go, shouldn't I? Because I rarely get those good odds. 3 to 1. 1. That's an exchange. All right. Lose a step. Each side determined by the opposing player. Well, Germans are going to say you lose your armor step. In exchange, no retreat. Wow. Okay. Any other combat? I don't think there is. So German threat here, not exactly contained because they can move into the clear there, which kind of is problematic. Oh yeah. Okay. Anyway. That's what it is. What it is. Where I was up to? Recovery. Disrupted and full retreat. So you're no longer disrupted. You're no longer disrupted. Neither are you. Not too many. So German attacks are slowing down. Remove those. And roll for isolation attrition. Here we go. 1 to 4. Dead. 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 Here we go. They're all going now. Dead. Step loss. Step loss. 2 units. Both survive. Survive. What do we got over here? We've got 3 units. Step loss, survive. Okay, so they are... Okay. And up here, I think they're isolated too. Both dead. Okay. All right. Oh, sorry. Were they? I think they should have recovered. Yeah, disorder as well. All right. How are we going? It is. Yeah. I might wrap up there. So you can see the Soviets up here. Okay, Voronezh, let's go through the front. Voronezh, static, nothing happening. Even the Germans are digging in along the Don River up there. However, just south of Voronezh here, the Germans have crossed the Don in 1, 2, 3, 4 places, established a decent bridgehead. You can see here, and the Soviets have just pulled back. And this is going to be their problem. They've lost so many forces. They struggle to hold on. So the Germans are able to just pick where they want to attack. They're not really inclined to push north. The Germans don't really want to push up here. I think the Soviets kind of know there's not a lot. There's not a lot to grab here. Couple of victory points for a lot of effort, right? And the Soviets can just kind of like pull back around. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. You get the army of Saratov, which will be released if the Germans get too close to it. Instead, what the Germans just want to do here is drive along this area. A couple of little rivers here, which might help. Really probably won't help that much. I just want to keep driving east whilst kind of threatening these forces, keep these forces away from Stalingrad is what the Germans want. 1, 2, 3, yeah, so these units here now, they can join this eastern drive. That's a decent stack there of 10 with an armour, but that's very weak. And they can just, they'll be doubled actually, because they're behind this minor river. So that'll be 6. But all the Germans have to do is like move up there, threaten the bridge crossing. Surprise! I guess the surprise benefit for the Germans here will be what's happened here. Just they caught the Russians unable to really respond well. You can see how close that is to Stalingrad. So they're across, right? So all they have to do now is this unit moves down here. Oh, okay, they'll be doubled on defence, so they'll be 10. That's something I didn't consider either. So that's going to change things as well. Defenders are only doubled if all participating units. So all I have to do here is shift down to here, bring these units across. That gives me 32 on 10, 3 to 1. And then I think I get the benefit. Minor rivers cancel the tank shift. Okay. All right, so that minor river will cancel the tank shift. So I'll get 30 to 10, 3 to 1, 4 to 1 with air. And if I win that, problem is there's no, I'd have to keep it, it's a pontoon, it's slow moving, but it's a foothold. The other option is I can just swing up, I can cross here into that marsh. That's gonna be tough. I'd be halved. They'd be doubled. What have they got in there? They got 5, so they'd be on 10. So all my guys would be halved, but that would give me a road crossing across the Don. Some really interesting choices now. Do I push through the marshes? Do I push through the marshes, just try and create a bridgehead here, use pontoon bridges, which are slow, but still let supplies flow? Or do I push north, try and knock that hex out there? What would I have? 5, 10, 11, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24. I'd bring 24 on 10. So I get 2 to 1, 3 to 1 with air, 4 to 1 with headquarters. Hey, John. You question the judgment of the terrain on the Don River southwest. So this marsh here shows a very wide part of the river from Lugovsky. So this is like, where am I looking here? Where is Lugovsky? I found Smilyansk there. I don't know where where Lugovsky is. But I mean that's what the marsh is kind of trying to replicate, the breadth of the river and the difficulty of crossing. Yeah. So I can get what I say it was 4 to 2 to 1, 3 to 1 with air, 4 to 1 with headquarters. Right, I can get 4 to 1 on that hex. If instead I bring everything down to the south, I get 30. I'm sure I can get 40. So I get 40 on 4, 4 to 1. 5 to 1. I could probably get 6 to 1 down here. Yeah, I could. I'm pretty confident I could get, because ABB Canada's full strength. The defender is doubled across that minor river, like I say, but I'd be attacking at full strength for the most part. You know, anything on the east side of the Don would be full strength. Even those guys attacking out of marsh, I could bring a couple of units down here. They'd be counted as 3, and they'd be 3. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can bring these up as well. It's another 4. That's 10. That's 40 factors against their 10. 4 to 1. Heck, I could even cross that river there. Anyway, yeah, 4 to 1. 5 to 1 with air, 6 to 1 with the headquarters just to the north there. So, yeah, I think this is where I'm crossing. This is where I'm concentrate my efforts here. Cross the Don here. No fortifications in this area. I can cross over here. It's close to this road. Problem is, I then yeah, I can do that. I can move some infantry around to cover that road to ensure supplies can get through. That's no problem at all. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. But I'm going to wrap it up here for now. That's food for thought. All right, thank you folks for watching. Behind the lines, only a couple of the Hungarians are free now, so I don't know what the Hungarians are going to do. They might, they might fill this gap here along the Don as these units advance. Maybe they'll swing up, maybe they'll swing through this gap. Maybe the Hungarians will be the ones driving up towards Saratov. Romanians should also be free for the most part now as well, so they can take over from these infantry. Still got some 6th Army, 1st Panzer guys hanging up, guarding these remnants. So the Italians are mostly free. They've got some. The Romanians have the mountain troops somewhere. Here they are. And Rostov remains uncaptured, just because I focused my efforts elsewhere. Very interesting. All right, folks. Thanks again.